All right, let's take a few more things we need to know on the HP12C to do time value of money calculations. So when I talk about the top row, I'm talking about this set of keys. N stands for term or time periods, months or years. I stands for yield, rate, or interest. Now this is a whole number that you enter into the calculator, and it automatically makes the conversion of the decimal 2 places to the left. PV stands for present value, a lump sum that occurs once at the beginning. PMT is periodic payments that occur throughout the investment or the holding term. FV is future value, a lump sum that occurs once at the end. And CHS stands for change signs. This is how you toggle the sign convention. So when you're doing time value of money calculations with an HP12C calculator, one of the first things you have to think about is how many payments per year is my problem contemplating? So here's a simple rule of thumb that you can remember. If you are doing appreciation problems, or if you're entering cash flows into the calculator, that's always 1 payment per year. And if you're doing monthly payments, that's 12 payments per year. Now you can do 6 or 4, whatever you want, but in Does It Pencil, it's always 1 or 12. Now the next thing you need to remember about the HP12C is it is by default a 1 payment per year calculator. So when you press Gold FCLX to clear all the registers, you will go back to 1 payment per year, which is where you need to be if you're doing appreciation or entering cash flows. But what if you wanted to make a monthly payment? That's where this blue G key comes into play. Now if you look at the bottom of the N key, it says 12 times. Look at the bottom of the I key, it says 12 divide. So what happens in time value of money is there is a conversion that is made. Term is always times the number of payments per year, and rate is always divided by the number of payments per year. So if I'm doing a monthly problem, my modality is 12 payments per year. So when we look at the key press sequence, if we enter the number of years, 30 as an example, press the blue G and then press the N, it's going to take the 30 and multiply it times 12 and enter that automatically into the term or the N register. Similarly, if I have, for example, 12% interest but monthly payments, if I type in 12 blue G I, it's going to enter 1% or 12 divided by 12 payments per year into the I register. So let's do a simple problem here. Let's just take a quick look at how this works. So let's say that I'm a borrower and I'm borrowing $100,000. That's positive money. I'm going to receive that in. And to keep this simple, we'll say I'm borrowing for 30 years with monthly payments. And again, to keep it simple, we'll say my interest rate is 12% per annum. So my question here is, what would my monthly payment be? So here's how I do this on the 12C. First thing I do is press FCLX to clear all the registers. And again, that's going to take me back into 1 payment per year modality. I will type in 100,000 and then press the PV key. Now you'll notice the 100,000 is positive, meaning it's money that I received in. Then to enter the monthly value and make the conversion, the key press will be 30 blue G N. And that's going to multiply it times 12 to get me to 360 total periods in my calculation. Then I'm going to press 12 blue G I. And that's going to divide the 12% by the 12 payments per year, which will effectively give me a 1% per payment interest rate. And my last key press will be PMT to solve for the monthly payment. So I'll turn on my 12C, press FCLX, type in 100,000 PV, 30 blue GN, 12 blue GI, find 3, solve for the fourth. Last key press is PMT. And the answer is $1,028.61. Now you'll notice here it's a negative $1,028.61. So the sign convention and time value of money on an HP12C is always flipped on the last key press. So here, it was a positive 100,000 received in, and that's why it's a negative 1,028 paid out. So quick review here. You've got 5 keys for time value of money, and they're always the same. You need to pay attention to your number of payments per year. It's either going to be 1 or 12. And if you're a monthly or 12 payments per year, you can use that blue G for the N and the blue G for the I on the HP 12C. And then you want to pay attention to your sign conventions as well.